Before we get into the video, do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. So last weekend, June 26th, there was an illegal rave held at an industrial estate in southeast London where a young man was stabbed to death, and now police have arrested a 16-year-old teenager in connection with the stabbing of that young man. Now, when the teenager was first arrested, my first thought was, what the hell is a 16-year-old teenager doing at an illegal rave? He should be playing football with his mates, or sitting on a wall outside his local shops, or drinking in his local park. My second thought was, what was the driving force for a 16-year-old to stab a 26-year-old man during an illegal rave? You already know the rave is illegal, and to bring police presence to an illegal rave is drawing so much unwanted attention, which must mean the 16-year-old is devilish. This was not an accident, it had to have been intent. In the most simplest terms, a 16-year-old stabbed a 26-year-old man to death at an industrial unit in South Bermondsey, southeast London at around 11:26 p.m. Now, in the aftermath of the stabbing at the unlicensed event known as the Den, the 16-year-old had suffered some injuries. He was also taken to a hospital himself and then arrested in connection with the murder. So far, it hasn't been established whether the charged for murder teenager's wounds were caused by a scuffle, or whether they were defensive wounds, or whether these were war wounds, part and parcel of trying your damnedest to kill another human being. All I can say is, when you take a life, there's no going back, there's no reset button, there's no do-overs. You're a murderer, and all your goals and ambition goes out of the window at that moment. At 16 years old, the teenager has all but forfeited his life, and for what? Another senseless murder committed at an illegal rave of all places. Again, this is a new case, and the facts are still being collected. This could have been an argument that escalated past the point of no return, or it could be an accident, or the 16-year-old teenager may just be defending himself. Who knows? But the fact still remains, another life has been erased due to knife crime and a temper. A mother or father or brother or sister will mourn a loved one, and as for the teenager that's been arrested, they have to come to terms that they will now carry a burden of becoming a murderer. Not just him, but his parents also, his brother or sister if they have any, will also share that blame too. It's collateral damage, unfortunately. Again, the intention to kill someone was rife during the violence, so much so that when police and paramedics arrived on the scene, they found the stabbed victim almost lifeless. And after battling to save his life, the 26-year-old was pronounced dead at the scene. This happened on June 26, 2021. Condolences to the victim's family. Stay safe and stop killing each other. Safe.